Do any of you remember the old saying, silence is golden? But what if silence becomes the reason justice fades away? Good morning, viewers. Welcome back to the home of the most trusted news source, SMAK News, bringing you the most recent stories from around the world with me, Kiranmayi on the 13th of October 2025. Recently, Indonesia has just faced another tragedy so severe that it drew international attention. Today's headline is about remembering the demonstration tragedy happening in Indonesia in late August until early September of 2025. It all began with a proposal. A 50 million rupiah or around $3,000 monthly allowance for parliament members, which is 10 times Jakarta's minimum wage. The public's reaction? Outrage. Not to mention, the National Democratic Party member of Parliament Nava Urbach supported the allowance increase, arguing that members face difficulties commuting to work. She later apologized on social media following public backlash. Soon, during the protest performed by the citizens, mainly in front of the House of Representatives office, there was one tragedy that got the biggest attention. The tragedy of an online motorcycle driver being run over by the Mobile Brigade Corps during the demonstration sparked public outrage, especially when the government appeared to remain silent about the incident. The silence from the government was quite deafening. Sympathy was spoken, but empathy seemed missing. This public anger and protest fueled the growing demonstrations, which eventually spread to other regions in Indonesia, becoming increasingly anarchic. Since the demonstration began, many residents have been live streaming on TikTok and other social media platforms. This was done with the aim of documenting the actions of residents, students, and other individuals participating in the demonstration. Days later, many live streams disappeared. After investigation, the government has blocked live streaming on social media platforms, particularly on TikTok. Citizens assume this was done to prevent others from witnessing inappropriate behavior by authorities or the government, who might be caught in the footage or any live streams. Critics labeled this as a violation of Article 28F of the 1945 Constitution, which states that everyone has the right to communicate and obtain information to develop their personality and social environment, and has the right to seek, obtain, possess, store, process, and convey information using all available channels. During the week of demonstration, social media was also abuzz with people changing their profile picture to specific themes. This theme used a combination of three colors, which are blue, pink, and green. Netizens gave each of these three colors their own names: Resistance Blue, Brave Pink, and Hero Green. Resistance Blue was inspired by the primary color of the emergency warning image, which has become an icon of resistance since the 2024 regional election bill protests. Brave Pink depicts the hijab worn by a woman participating in the demonstration on August 28 in Jakarta. Finally, Hero Green was inspired by the typical uniform color of online motorcycle drivers in Indonesia, honoring Afan Kurniawan and Rusdam Diansyah. Many netizens expressed their criticism creatively using symbolic colors as mentioned before, lip-sync videos, and trending sounds. One song in particular, Sabrina Carpenter's Man-Child, became an anthem of satire aimed at the government's behavior, according to netizens. The practices mentioned above, or even those we frequently encounter on social media, demonstrate that Indonesians still have the spirit to fight for their country, speaking out and not turning a deaf ear to ongoing social problems and emergencies that threaten the nation. Therefore, silence is no longer golden when truth is at stake. This is Kylana reminding you to never stop breaking the silence. That is all the news for today. For more information regarding these topics or any other exciting updates, kindly visit our website on www.specta.com. Have a good day, dear viewers!